Hello everybody, Pinchio8 is now back, and as you can see we're looking at a lot of different monster trucks because ever since I got caught up in collecting all of the trucks from this year, I haven't had time to compare the different looks, so I'm definitely here to do comparison videos and everything, because yeah, we have a lot of new case assortments that definitely have come out. So I'm going to get started. So I'm going to start off here with Crustacean because this one over here just came in the mail today. So here's what you can see the updated graphics Crustacean looks like. So you are seeing here, very easy to recognize, is that you see it here that the rubber bands, there are rubber bands on the claws printed on there. And just like the real Crustacean, there would be a fisherman printed on the top like that too. It's hard for me to tell, though, throughout this fisherman if that's the front of him or if that's the back of him, because the way this picture looks, it looks a lot like that's the back of him, almost like he's twisted all the way around. Kind of hard to tell, but it's really cool, because that is how Greg Winchenbaugh, the driver of Crustacean, really painted it. So it's very easy to recognize these two crustaceans, so this is the updated graphics Crustacean with the rubber bands on the claws and the fisherman painted on top. And this is what Crustacean looked like when he came out for diecast. There are no rubber bands and no fisherman painted on top. And another KC assortment that came out for this year was Medusa. We've all known that Medusa has been pink throughout the years, but for the first time ever this year, they've painted her white. In fact, this is exactly what Medusa was supposed to look like the very first few times she ever was rolling by then. And then in 2011, they painted her pink. However, if you ever purchase a white Medusa that almost looks like this, probably from the 2010 assortment, you would have noticed that she would have had a star on the hood with a picture of a woman, but on this white Medusa, it looks exactly the same, where you've got the word Medusa painted on the top and the M for Medusa. In the same way they got it right here on the pink Medusa. You've got the M for Medusa and the stars on the top that have the word Medusa. But if you look really close to the side of this Medusa, you'll notice that there seems to be kind of something around there that looks like a hook, because Medusa had this truck painted pink for a while because she wanted to dedicate this truck to breast cancer awareness. But I'm not sure you'll see that hook-like feature on this white Medusa, because she never had it there. This would have been the only side she would have had that hook thing, but other than that, none of that is painted. So, if you look very closely now at the pink and white Medusa from this year, they look exactly alike, except one's painted pink and another one's colored white. So I think it's very impressive. And I'd say this is what Medusa looked like when driver Brianna Mahan took over for Medusa in the Young Guns shootout. Okay, so that's the Medusa comparison. Now for our next comparison, we're moving to Barbarian. So it's been quite some time since I've had this Barbarian, so this is what the updated graphic Barbarian looks like this year compared to this Barbarian I've had over here. So yeah, this is exactly what Barbarian would have looked like in real life. The hood has a picture of a Barbarian warrior on it. And on the side it says Barbarian with a picture of a Barbarian warrior. And if you look really closely, it's kind of hard to see with this camera if I zoom in any closer. But it says like TYG. Not sure what that stands for. And on the back it says Kaboom. And those are bombs that are spelling the letter O. And everything is the same on the other side. Whereas on this Barbarian we've had for many years, there's supposed to be a clean version of this Barbarian, but the only one I had was always with the mud treads. You've got the word Barbarian on the side with a picture of a Barbarian warrior, and absolutely no pictures on the hood or on the top. Everything is just all printed on the side. Now we're even moving to Metal Militia. As you can see, this is the Metal Militia I've had for all the years. But ever since I got that Triple Blast Arena I did the review on, this is what Metal Militia looks like today. So yeah, it's supposed to be all black with a black chassis, and it would say Metal Militia on the side, and the hood would have that skeleton with the army helmet. And just like this one over here, both of them have the word Deegan written on the top. But the backs of them are both right, how they say Metal Militia and everything else like that. Alright, last truck we're going to move to for this year is Lucas Oil Crusader. So, most of you are not able to recognize a few differences, but I am able to recognize a few differences. So, here's a Crusader that we've always had throughout all the years. So, let's look closely at this one first. So, you can see there are black tires and black wheel rims and everything. And you look closely up to this, it says lucasoil.com on it. And on the back it has the words "It Works" and also has the lucasoil.com below it. Now for this year's Lucas Oil Crusader, they changed the tire rims from black to red. And the word Monster Jam is written over there. And they've also taken out the lucasoil.com stuff, and it has the word "It Works." And it's definitely a different look compared to this over here. If you look closely here at the Fox Sports 1 Cletus, that's exactly how Crusader looks today. So, it's more of like a Fox Sports 1 Cletus style body. So yeah, that's what the difference is here on Lucas Crusader. Not sure what kind of van this is, but if you compare this year's Crusader to Fox Sports 1 Cletus, they have the exact same alike patterns, as you can see, where the back of it is rather cut out and everything. So that's how you're able to compare this year's Lucas Oil Crusader. Alright, well there you have it. These are all my comparisons to all my trucks that have come out. I'm still looking forward to getting even more trucks, for sure, coming very, very soon. So, there you have it, the comparison to all of this year's trucks compared to the old ones. So, I hope you enjoyed watching this. I'll see you next time for Sign Up Series.